Hi everyone, today I'm going to be teaching you how to make a basic collage. A collage can be defined as an artistic composition made of various materials that are glued onto a surface. Let's take a look at some of the famous artists that are known for making collages. One artist is named Derek Gores. Here are some examples of Gores' work. Gores creates his collages often out of recycled papers. He is known for being able to control chaos through collage. Another famous artist is Lona Romoff. She is known as an abstract collage artist who uses coins, symbols, and different sizes of text to create her work. Now that we've taken a look at some of the examples, I'm going to show you the collage that I have created. When I was creating my collage, I kept in mind my theme, which was representing the city of New York. I chose to include photos of tourist attractions like the Lincoln Tunnel and the Statue of Liberty so people could easily see the city that I was trying to capture. I incorporated different types of materials like photographs, magazine clippings, newspaper, and written text to create a multi-layer collage that represented my theme. There are 3 important steps to follow when creating a collage. The first step is collecting your materials. The second step is developing a theme that you're going to use to base your collage off of. And the third step is assembling the pieces. Okay, let's begin. One of the most important parts of a collage is finding your materials. Some materials we have here are magazines, newspapers, paper and construction paper, letters, and photographs. When you are gathering your materials, try to find things in different shapes and sizes. This will help when you're piecing together your collage. I'm going to be showing you how to create a collage using photos from the city of Philadelphia. Once I have gathered the materials that I needed and decided on my theme, I was ready to start cutting out my specific pieces I was going to use. Here I am cutting out letters from a magazine that I will later spell out when writing the slogan of Philadelphia on my collage. Aside from just these magazine clippings, I previously printed out photos of tourist attractions like the Liberty Bell, the beautiful skyline, Love Park, and the famous Philadelphia sports teams. I used repetition with many of my images and tried to vary the sizes of all of my materials. Now that I had all my pieces cut out, I was ready for step 3, which is assembling my collage. My first step was finding my background. I'm going to be using a plain piece of white paper to put my pictures onto. When I was gathering materials to use for my collage, I tried to find different shapes and sizes of my pictures and my text so that they could all be arranged together. As you can see here, I am placing down my different photos and materials on my background. I am arranging and rearranging my photos, which is important to do to find out what you personally think looks best. I tried to spread out the colors within the collage and make sure the pieces were evenly arranged around the paper. It is important to notice at this step I am not gluing anything down. This allows me to rearrange and frequently put pieces in front of others or behind others for the perfect layering effect. When creating a collage, you should always lay it out first before gluing anything down for certain. If you don't think you're going to remember what your collage looked like after you found an arrangement you like, I advise that you take a picture of it so you can look back at it when you're putting it all together. Here is a picture of my current collage before I start gluing it down. Now that I know exactly how I want my pieces assembled, I can begin gluing. I am using Mod Podge to hold my pieces in place since it vanishes from the top of the photos in case I get messy with my glue. It is important to remember to go piece by piece when gluing down your materials. This way, you can keep doing the layering effect and make sure your materials are positioned just right. As I glue down the final pieces of my collage, I am sure to stay within the boundaries of my background and make sure I've assembled each piece just right. I press each photo down firmly to secure its place and ensure that my collage will be a beautiful work of art. Now, just like my collage, I'm going to add text to this one. I have decided to incorporate my personal handwriting with letters that I cut out from a magazine to write out Philadelphia's common nickname known as the City of Brotherly Love. For this step, I'm simply using a black Sharpie marker and writing the words around the word city, which is the one that I already spelled out from magazine clippings. Now that I have assembled all the pieces of my collage, I followed the 3 steps of collecting materials, developing a theme, and gluing them down, and I created a very cool collage. I hope this demonstration helps you as you go on to make your own collage.